one. Give me one reason I'll reconsider. You're plenty fun. Your smile is gold, but even the fake gold glitter. I've been slipping into darkness, trying to find where my heart went. Happens way too often. Woke up in a coffin. I don't like being boxed in. They told me life is a gamble. She ain't passed me the dice then. I bet I win on my next roll. I don't know regrets. Take a chance, let the rest go. Take a chance, let the rest go.
You know what that shit gon' be. They just fuck me.
Aim at this nigga, you get turned into crystal. My mineral detail, salienzo. Like a cutler, motherfucker, I pitch for.
All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Target Talk. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Justin. I got Mike.
What up?
And we have a very special guest with us, Lucky Seven.
Yes, sir.
That song is his new song coming out, Happy Faces, featuring Donny Domino. Man, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Doing great, man. Feeling great. Shout out Donny. It was a really great,
Yeah.
really great pitch, man.
Killed that hook.
Yeah, he went crazy. Absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, the song's fire.
Appreciate
We've
you.
gotten to listen to it. We really enjoy it. So we appreciate you letting us get an early listen to it.
For sure. I know I had to come on here, man, and give y'all some, something new. That's why, I didn't want to come on here until I had something to give for real,
Yeah.
So having y'all actually hear it and then like it is like that's always a blessing.
Right.
Yeah, you sent more than that, and they was all.
Yeah.
So you cooking.
Yeah,
right
man.
now.
I'm trying to,
I think when you sent it, me and Mike were here. We were listening to it. and we were just like, man, nothing but fire.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to change the sound a little bit.
Okay.
New bounces, new sounds, new everything. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just jump right in. We got some questions for you. First and foremost, for someone who doesn't know who Lucky Seven is, or they're hearing you for the first time, what should they know about you?
Man, I think the one thing that you could take from just from the music, I guess, is that man, I'm a survivor. It's all about fighting in life. We have our peaceful moments and stuff like that. But I feel like my music at times can be like survivor music. And I think that if you're hearing me for the first time or you want to listen to me for the first time, we're gonna go through them emotions.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna have some fun, but we're gonna go through them emotions. And I feel like knowing that can help guide you into what you want to hear or what you want to stay for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if anyone doesn't know, you do it all. You don't just rap.
Yeah.
You produce.
Yeah.
You engineer anything? Or you?
Nah, not really. I mean, I'll track some records, but vocal producing, singing, writing for people, things like that is like, it's, whatever I can to do in the studio, I'll do it.
Yeah.
That goes to like the Pharrells and the Kanyes and taking it back to like when we actually cared about what records sounded like when they were done.
Yeah. So what came first for you? Was it the writing or was it?
Yeah, it was writing.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I think my first rap I ever wrote was a diss record.
Okay.
Yeah, I was mad at somebody, so I just decided to write a rap, and after that became like producing, and I was making horrible island beats at the time. It was horrible. It was very horrible.
You try and capture like that Neptune sound?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, probably instinctively.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just as a kid, just loving those type of beats. And then also, Pete Rock is a very big influence on me. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to do everything.
Yeah. How old were you when you started? Like, how old were you when you wrote this song?
I think I was 11.
Okay.
11. Who were you mad at 11?
I think it was my cousin.
Oh,
I think I wrote it to. I think my cousin would probably be able to tell that story better. But I think I think it was towards my cousin.
so
I
we
was
heard
mad.
it because
Yeah, for sure.
okay, you didn't keep that on the stuff.
Nah. I definitely let them boys off. For sure.
Did your cousin retaliate? Did he?
Nah, hell no.
It wasn't. He had no.
It was one sided.
Yeah, man.
That just shut him right on up.
Doing niggas like Kendrick out here, man.
Had no rebuttal.
No, yeah, nah.
How old were you when you started producing? Do you remember?
Man, that was. I think I probably made my first beat when I was like 14.
14.
Maybe a little bit younger than that. Because you'd have to line it up with FL1. Because when FL1, man, that dropped.
FL1. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know, we was really in it with the stock sounds, like around the Soulja Boy era and all that type of shit. So, man, yeah. Back then.
I don't even know what FL1 looked like, man.
Horrible. Horrible. Bunch of buttons and some nonsense.
Just had to teach yourself, huh?
Yeah, for sure. And my cousin AX, he was already producing and stuff like that.
Okay.
He taught me a lot of what it means to like the basis of I wouldn't say what good music sounds like, but how to pass the ball, how to dribble the ball. You know, when it comes to basketball, he was the basketball coach of, okay, when you go in the studio, you should be ready, be prepared, you know, have your beats on this or do that and do that. So when I was starting to produce, he was already producing. So I was just trying to do everything weirder than him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just trying to make it weirder.
Yeah. So, what did you get into first? You said the rapping first with the diss track. What inspired you to get into just? I can't imagine the diss is what got you into it.
Nah, definitely not. Nah,
just pure hate.
I mean, going off pure hate and inspired from that is crazy. Just, man, all these years of hate, that'd be wild.
The villain arc started young.
Yeah, nah, we not doing that for sure. Not. I think, man, was just growing up as a Southern black kid. You know, church. You know, my grandmother was a pastor. Okay. You know, I did all the singing unnecessarily at every church event. You know what I mean? Especially being the pastor's grandson. You know, I had to play all the good people at Christmas and do all that type of shit. So, you know, I think it started there, really, you know, as far as like listening to the music and, you know, besides like after all of that, you know, then you got the Temptations and Michael and, you know, Teddy and all of those people. I grew up listening to very like classical music, you know what I'm saying? So, I think it started there, church, and then, you know, coming out of that, having my own wave of like finding people and finding things that I loved, you know what I'm saying? So it started there, and it grew into and evolved into different things.
Yeah. Were you just were you able to listen to rap growing up?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. You know, I know some church homes are like.
Nah. My granny was preaching and then listening to Marvin Gaye on the way home.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. She
Yeah.
wasn't no rap lady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was definitely not going for that. But she listened to Marvin, listened to some Delphonics and you know, all that type of stuff. So
okay.
You born and raised in Dallas?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. I've been all over Dallas, bro. Like my family's originally from South Dallas.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I moved out of there when I was like 7, something like that. Then I went to North Dallas, went to elementary school in East Dallas, went to North Dallas High School, went to Mansfield, went to Cedar Hill.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm a real all over the Metroplex Dallas kid.
You know, like every part of Dallas.
Every single part, bro. Yeah.
That's good.
Man, going from Mansfield to like Cedar Hill, that's
Reversed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I went from Cedar Hill to Mansfield.
Okay.
It was a culture shock, to say the least. Yeah. To go from like we all catching the bus to like now there's these kids that's pulling up in Mustangs.
Yeah.
And parking them.
Yeah.
And then going to class.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are we on right now? Bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, where did I just transport to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from North Dallas High School. You know what I'm saying? A little bit before that, you know, like we was walking through metal detectors and shit. And then Mustang kids pulling up for class at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, how you even got gas money, bro?
Giving it to them, man.
Yeah.
Then we had to ask. They tank full in the morning.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Definitely a culture shock for sure.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you feel like that's your experiences all around Dallas has played a part in who you are as an artist?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even beyond Dallas too. Like, man, I've traveled. So it's a good balance of what I've seen, what I've been through, and different families I have in different places. You know, like, yeah, Dallas is a very big part of like the way I feel like my music bounce a certain type of way. And I feel like Dallas plays a part in that. And I think all the other sounds that you hear that I like to have in my music come from like me having family in the Bahamas or me having family in New York or, you know, just different places like that, and just having those different influential, you know, or influences on my music. And then the times I spent in LA, which is always going to be influential.
Yeah. How long you stay in LA?
Like a couple months.
Couple months.
Yeah, but I've been to LA a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just having that community out there and having like a whole separate community of people that I work with that work on that side of the world, it's always gonna bleed into the music.
Yeah. So, like we mentioned, you produce for a lot of people out here.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You
To say the least.
Yeah.
what? I mean, who all have you produced for? If you could, I mean, I know you got a lot.
We can start with the easy ones. Devi Stones, Lexay, LaVoice, Jesus Christ, Loners Club, Brandon Ford, Breon, Mecca. Jesus, this would take hours if I thought about this for real. It'd take hours. That's a list.
I mean, you got an impressive list.
Yeah.
Tev, Coach Tev.
Okay.
Yeah,
That he just dropped too.
yeah, he did. I'm on that as well.
Which one you produced on there? I listened to it, but
No, I didn't produce on it.
did
something totally
you're on
different.
there. You're on there somehow.
Yeah, I'm on there somewhere
Is that-
somehow.
Okay.
That's the secret. Or?
I think it's a cool part of the album.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to run through it again and then see if I can
Yeah,
identify you.
yeah. It's standoutish.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just like if you don't know, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
If I can't figure it out, I'll hit you up and be like,
yeah, I'll snitch. I'll
you
for sure
would.
tell you.
All right. Listen, we've listened to it, man. But we can't find it.
Nah, yeah, for sure. I'll definitely tell you where it is. But it's. I think shout out to Ted for even allowing me to do that. You know, just something different because it's not rapping, it's not singing, it's not producing. I didn't write on it.
Yeah.
It's just something different.
Okay.
You know.
I'm excited to go through it again
Yeah.
and try to see what.
Yeah, Ted was rapping his ass off on that one.
And it's a good project.
Yeah, real good project for sure.
But is there anybody who you feel like you work with the best?
As far as like when I produce for people,
Yeah.
man, I'd probably say either Brandon Ford or LaVoice when I worked with her more often.
Yeah.
I feel like the easiest person to work with is Devi.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like me and Devi can go in the studio and make 10 songs.
Yeah.
You know, just easily. You know, just because of the amount of times that we have worked together. You know, and I feel like it's kind of cheap to say him. You know what I mean? It's the best because it's like obviously. You know what
Y'all
I mean?
got chemistry. There ain't no wrong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's other things that people have yet to hear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
That are amazing bodies of work. You know what I mean? And I think the thing that makes the difference between other people and kind of how me and Devi work is Devi trusts me with every part of the process. You know what I mean? Like he's willing to be produced. He's willing to, vocal arrange things differently and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, I would say him and Zayla work the best together. I wouldn't even say me and him. So,
Yeah. And y'all did his most recent project.
yeah,
right?
yeah. Shout out to them for asking me to be a part of it. It was fun.
That was a dope project.
Yeah, it
too.
was.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We spent many nights working on that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes going to 2-3 studios a day,
Oh,
just working on it. It's only 3 songs on that project.
Yeah.
I think we did like 15,
Oh, for real?
oh wow.
10 maybe. Yeah, like, there's a lot of songs from that project that aren't released.
They coming out at all? Or? I
Ask
guess that's
Debbie.
not up to you.
Gotta ask Debbie. Yeah, I don't even want to step in between that. Gotta ask that man.
Yeah, we'll get Debbie on and press him about it.
Yeah, press him. For sure.
So you produce, for all these people. Have you ever made any beats and you're like, I've got to keep that for myself, but you intended to make it for others?
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it happens mid-song. I'd be like, I'm gonna take this one back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, but it's a balance to it. I think if I hear somebody on it and it's not the intended like final product how I heard it, then we can just move on to different things. But artists do a lot of songs, the ones that are like really truly working.
Right.
So one beat to them is whatever. And also I could remake another beat. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't trip too much if you like, I need this.
nah, not at all. They'll understand every time.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's good. They don't take it offensive. Like, you don't think I do good on your beat,
Nah. They know they know my thing is I want the best product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whether that's me producing it or we get somebody in here else to do drums or do keys or do whatever. I want the best product. You know what I mean? Like I don't care if I have 2% on a split or if all I did was write 2 words.
Yeah.
Or all I did was do 2 hi-hats.
Yeah.
If it comes out to be the best song ever, job is done.
Yeah.
That's all that matters to me. So it may be beats that or records like for instance with the Devi project, right? Like there's like 2 records that I would really have loved to come out and be on that project. One of them I didn't even produce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just best product. You know what I mean? And I think just having that type of mindset, it gives you a lot of leeway with the artists that you work with because they understand that you're not thinking about yourself. You're thinking about, okay, this sounds good, but maybe you'll sound better on this beat, and then I can take this beat and do whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's what separates a true producer from just a beat maker. Like you said, you just caring about the best product.
Yeah.
You don't care how much contribution you have to it.
Yeah.
Just if you're in the room and it turns out good, you happy. So
Yeah, for sure.
that's what makes like the Quincy's,
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's what makes them so great.
Yeah. I'm happy to just be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a blessing to wake up and be able to have a talent.
That's true.
Yeah, no, that mindset that you have is kind of, I feel like sometimes what the industry is missing nowadays is like everybody just wants to get stuff out, but if you don't work for it, put out the best thing you could possibly, some songs out there.
Yeah. I take it from like, I remember back when Kanye was like Kanye, and I remember listening to him and Mike Dean talk about all of the lights and how they changed it like 1,000 times or some shit. And I'm like, fuck. If I want a song to sound good, I gotta change this shit 1,000 times. You know what I mean? So it's like having that type of kind of like focal point out to see like, okay, these are how the greats do it, right? Like it's always easily compared to basketball, you know, but if LeBron is taking 2 steps and doing a layup, then I'm gonna try to take these 2 steps and do a layup and look like LeBron, you know what I mean? Or look like whoever is doing it at the best at the time, or just having that inspiration for that work ethic. I mean, you know, I think a lot of the other piece of it is Wayne, a lot of Lil Wayne. Like those Nino Brown documentaries, we got to watch him record all the time. Like that's me in the studio. I take everything from that. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't even tell you nothing different. Like everything that I do in the studio, damn near comes from that Nino Brown documentary. It's all Wayne, all the work ethic, all the tedious looking over every detail for every bar. Okay, if this should I have said when? If this was this, should I have said that? Like all of that comes from Wayne. That's hands down.
Yeah, those Nino Brown documentaries. That run of Wayne was just special.
Greatest prime of all time.
Yeah.
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 Not the longest prime.
Nope.
But the peaks.
The peak of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
100 features in 1 year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Different, bro.
On top of his own, making classics.
Different, bro. Wayne was different, bro. He's in my top 5 all time.
Top 5 all time. What's your favorite Wayne album?
I want to say Carter 2,
Okay.
but I was there when the Carter 3 dropped.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of people on the internet that try to downplay that album.
Yeah.
I remember what it was like when that album dropped.
Yeah.
I remember what it was like when that Amelie video dropped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when the fake album leaked, and we heard all those records, we were like, oh shit, is this the album?
Yeah.
Then he dropped a whole different album. And Carter 3. Carter 3. But greatest mixtape artist of all time, greatest prime of all time.
Yeah.
So
I got Carter 2 was my favorite, but I don't downplay Carter 3
yeah.
Because like you said, I was there when Carter 3 dropped.
Yeah.
I got Drought 3 as my favorite mixtape.
Ooh, Drought 3.
I was just listening to Drought 3 too.
That was so tough.
It's tough.
Yeah.
So tough. I would okay. I would say damn, I'm thinking about all that shit on Drought 3. Okay, Drought 3 might be the best, right? Like when it comes to probably technical and lyrical version of Wayne.
Yeah.
But I think the best, like if you had to sit an album down or a mixtape down in front of somebody and say, this is Lil Wayne, I think it would be No Ceilings.
No ceiling, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
Like, and after you listen to No Ceilings, please listen to the Drought 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, immediately right after. So you can understand that, like, oh, it gets better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And better and better. So, yeah, I would agree.
Because, like, for me, Drought 3 that's one of the best rappers I've ever heard, like, ever. Like, just, like you said, technical ability.
Yeah.
He's going crazy on there. But No Ceilings, that will probably be.
Bro, he's the only rapper. I think we were talking about this the other day. It's like, Wayne is the only rapper in the history of our game where you can listen to multiple of other rappers' biggest hits, like multiple of them, and think, damn, what did Wayne say on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the Wayne version? No, play the Wayne version. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the only person that you can say, damn, that's that Jay-Z song. Like, nah, play the Wayne version.
You just show me what you got.
Yeah, bro.
Like, nah, I'll play Wayne.
DOA, Run This Town.
Oh, yeah.
I can't listen to Upgrade You without
Wayne, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's Beyonce, man. Like,
come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's a
good point.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, not to turn this into the Wayne fest, but I love Wayne, bro. But like, greatest prime of all time, in my opinion. Greatest mixtape artist of all time, in my opinion. And greatest punchline rapper of all time, in my opinion. that's enough to land you in my top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, his metaphors and his punchlines are unbelievable.
Yeah. How did you think of that?
Yeah.
The only time I fault him is because he was like Wheezy F, and the F is for phenomenal.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro,
nah.
bro, we gotta talk.
Bro was a great mixtape artist, not a great speller. You know, he was not the greatest at spelling bees.
Who else is in your top 5? Do you know it off the top? 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't know
for
my
sure.
Top 5.
Hove.
Okay.
Kendrick, give me one more album. Sorry, Hove.
He knocking.
Yeah, but so Hove, Kendrick, Pac, the real Kanye,
Oh yeah.
and Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got so many different lists, bro. Like my greatest lyricist list of all time starts with Lupe Fiasco, and everybody after that, I don't really care.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We could argue for years, but as long as we understand Lupe Fiasco is the greatest to ever lyrically rap on a microphone, it ain't really close.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's really touching it.
Nah. Also, his Enemy of the State mixtape, crazy.
Man,
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that.
Crazy.
That
the wrecking ball chain when he's talking about making his necklace into a wrecking ball for the rap game.
Yeah.
Man, Lupe is next level.
Yeah, he was over there rapping on All the Way Turned Up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lupe went crazy on that one.
Going bonkers.
Those first 2 albums are very special to me too. So.
Yeah, Lupe got classics. Yeah. Stop hating on my man, bro.
Let him do a little karate. He all right.
That's funny.
Is there any artists you haven't worked with that you would want to work with?
A lot of them. It's a lot of those. Are we talking more locally or in the world?
I mean, both.
Whatever
If
you
got.
yeah.
Locally. Start locally. Locally, I would love for some of the records that Scutino and I have made to come out. Carissa Cruz, I've heard her sing. I like her records. I like to work with her. There's a girl from I think Houston, name is Anita. She's fire. I'd like to work with her. My dog KT, Yakin. Yeah, anybody that's like has a passion for it. You know, I think talent is subjective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm looking more so towards passion. You know, because passion can make a great song faster than talent can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I mean, in the industry, Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sweet Jesus, please. I have so much stuff. You know what I mean? Kendrick, I'd love to work with SZA. I've been trying to work with SZA for, I feel like 10 years.
No, for real.
You know what I mean? K1, I don't know if y'all know her. She's a newer artist. Man. Playboy Cardi. I'd love to work with him. Don Toliver. Don Toliver and James Blake. Would love to work with them.
Yeah.
I'd like to do something for Billie Eilish. I think that'd be cool. Okay. Shabuzi. Yeah, this list can go on forever.
Everything, every type of genre.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know it's yeah, I know it's like it's a lot more hip hop and R&B and stuff like that, but I don't just produce hip hop and R&B. I've done country, I've done house, I've done electronic, and pretty much anything that people can think about. I'm trying to do and will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. I think that will set you apart from other people.
Yeah.
You're more open to any genre.
Yeah.
as you know, and getting your hands on it, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah. I think we're starting to see a lot of that recently, like with artists and I guess producers. I don't know, but more on the artist side. Like I think Big X even said he's about to he's working on a country album or something like that. Like everybody's just not sticking to one particular sound. People are starting to go branch out.
Yeah. I think music is on its way to being something that's more felt than it is categorized, and I think it'll have its ups and downs, but I think it'll be for the betterment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, even producers like you said, like Taylor Swift producer, what's the name, Jack?
Yeah, Jack Antoff.
Antoff,
Yeah.
Working with Kendrick
Working
and all
with
that.
Kendrick
Yeah.
heavy. Yeah.
We need to bring that back, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's a whole other conversation.
This is different minds, different approaches going in. You know, that can always be beneficial. You know?
Yeah.
So you got the single dropping, man. It's gonna be out by the time this episode come out
For sure.
But you got Happy Faces dropping.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about the track, man. How did it come together?
So, Happy Faces came together when I got a call from Donny at like 9 p.m. And he asked me to come to the studio. And this time he was recording in Garland. So it was like a 45-minute drive. So we go there. It's me and my little sister. And funny enough, if I'm remembering this correctly, I believe Scutino was there. They had just finished working on something else. And he just wanted me to do a verse on a song. So I was like, all right, cool. We played the beat, and it was Happy Faces.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, shit, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ended up finishing the song, and then, he was just like, here's a gift. You know what I'm saying? So, which is always cool to me, I believe music is best as a collaboration, of two people finding a common point and then both writing on it, So, him knowing that I have a tendency to delve into like darker lyricism at times helped, I guess, on the lighter toned beat. You know what I'm saying? And having those mixes and matches. And I've loved that song since we did it. I think the song is like 2 years old.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
So absolutely love that song.
Yeah.
And it is the intro for my album.
Okay.
It's just the first song. Well, you've heard more, but
yeah.
For other people, it's just the first song.
It's the beginning. Huh?
Yeah, it's just the first song.
Yeah. So how would you describe the song?
I would describe the song as like a very, very long plane ride. Very insightful if you give it time. You know what I mean? It's one of those records that like it may seem to like cool to bounce your head to when you hear it, obviously, because that's the point. You know what I'm saying? It's to give you at least something to bob your head to. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably everybody's first thing is oh shit, this beat. You know what I mean? But the lyrics over time, once people sit with it, which is what I think the whole album will be, is a lot of these lighter toned records, like even the ones that you have heard, the other records, may come off as like we're partying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of deeper thoughts sprayed on those canvases, almost like echoes. You know what I'm saying? I think Happy Faces is a big example of like not taking things at face value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even like Donny says on it, like even fake gold glitters. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think I think the line that I feel kind of encapsulates that that kind of yin and yang of seeing what you're seeing and then trying to get knowledge from that sight is when I said I bought this Gucci just so I could die in it, you know. And at the end of the day, that's all materialism really is, you know, is when you die, you're not going to care about your favorite pants anymore, you know, but it'll make you feel happy at that point. It'll give you a happy face for at least 30 minutes or an hour or 2 months or, you know, but it'll make you happy, you know. And I just made a post on Instagram about a little deeper about that, about, you know, like what is all the shiny shit do for you when it's just you versus life? You know, like how does it feel when the thing that you thought was gold is like it's not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think a lot of my experiences are in those 16 bars, and they go from flights I've taken to try and drown out traumas or things that I'm going through to, you know, the deepest of deepest depths where people try to take their own lives and, you know, things like that. So I think Happy Faces is a tricky song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It has a lot more depth than you would think just off first listen.
Yeah. You said that's pretty much the theme for the whole album.
Yeah. Yeah. Some more songs are more like in your face with it.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, they're definitely going to tell you like, you know, I fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, this is, you know, I have a whole song where I think I sent it to you where it's like fucking my life up. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's how I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but once again, cool ass beat. So all you hearing it really is the beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that it sounds good, you know, sonically to your ears. But I think the entirety of the album will sit like that, you know. That's how I want it for now until the next thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to ask, you said Happy Faces, you had that song for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
What made you decide to drop it now? Were you waiting for a project?
I think it just made sense. I think with the subject matter of the album, so the album is called Eno LA, and it's Alone Backwards. So it's a story of like me trying to drown different things like pain, trauma, you know, hurt, grief, you know, fear, things like that in these different people or things or like normalities in life, you know. Like I think Happy Faces is a good like simile or comparison to like when people just tell you just smile. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, your life is whatever, but just smile. You know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think Happy Faces is like that type of emotion towards it, you know. And there are other emotions like hiding yourself in ego, hiding yourself in fear, you know, or hiding yourself in your tears, which is perfectly fine, you know, but it's things that we do as humans. And I think Eno LA is my most human album that I've ever done.
Wow.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You got, I know it's kind of too early to ask for a date for the album, but you have like a time frame, you think, for the album to drop?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
You got singles to drop first.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff to drop.
Okay.
Before that, and
Okay.
it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even necessarily just me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still in the studio, not working on that album. That album's done.
It's done? Okay.
Yeah, so but I'm still just working and working and working. So it'll be out before August.
Okay.
That's what I can say. Is that it'll be out before August. Yeah. The date. Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, the album's done, so that's
done.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment in its own.
It is. Yes. It took a while. Yeah. It was recorded under it was recorded under different circumstances than I recorded any other album. And I think that's what gives it its human texture.
Yeah.
Is at the time when I was doing the album, I was living in a hotel.
Wow.
You know, like at a very low point in my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just me and a microphone and 2 blunts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Struggling. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to it. And my producer, his name is King Militia. He's produced on damn near every album I've done. You know what I'm saying? So I remember just doing 2-3 versions of the album until we decided, let's just keep being this type of weird. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And let's just see where this goes. You know, and it turned into this album. But the original name of the album was Staybridge. And that was the hotels I was living in, was the Staybridge hotels.
Okay.
Wow.
And it formulated into its own thing.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah. Do you feel like relief now that the album's completed? You're at a better spot in life?
I'll feel relief when the next one comes out.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll feel a lot of relief when the next one comes out, because I think for a lot of artists, we straddle the line of like, I should make this song so that a lot of people love it. You know what I mean? Instead of like, I should make this song because I need it or I'll love it. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of the music that I've been doing recently is in that vein of thinking. Yeah. It's like, I personally need this and I personally love this. And I think after the next one we'll be back to trying to make people's heads bob a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little departure from.
Yeah. Let me not get people scared. You're still gonna be bumping your head.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was bumping my head once you sent me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, it's all the messaging and deep shit I'm saying is very hidden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to listen to it. You know. So it's still gonna be bumping, but we just gonna do it a little bit different this time.
Yeah. That's good, man.
So with the album being done, did you have a chance to sit in with it before you started working on something else, or did you finish it and then just jump to something else?
Yeah, I had a lot of time to sit with it. Probably too much time, to be honest. But like me and Militia talked about, this is a special thing to both of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it needed to be handled with that type of care. So this is the most meticulous I've ever been over mixing, over everything, because if it's going to come out, it needs to come out the right way. So even things that y'all saw me perform at the show were songs that were supposed to be on the album. They aren't.
Right.
And they may be cool bops or cool, like, records, but this album has a very particular message in a very particular way that I wanted to touch your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because it deals with every type of loss and every type of gain that you could think of, I feel like. So, yeah, it just needed to be a little bit more special, a little bit more different.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Well, you mentioned this earlier, music is like basketball. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you're a fan of the sport.
Definitely.
Being from Dallas, I'm assuming Mavericks fan.
Mavericks fan and 76ers fan.
Okay.
Allen Iverson.
Okay. That was going to be my follow-up.
Yeah, I was a 90s kid, Allen Iverson. 2000s growing up. 2001, I cried in front of the TV.
Yeah.
I didn't know heartbreak until I saw Allen Iverson lose in the finals.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Well, did you cry?
I'm a Laker fan, so
Yeah.
so, sorry about that.
I watched the Lakers play because of Bron.
Okay.
Can't help it, but it's Bron.
Did you cry this year when Luka left? When they got rid of Luka, man?
I can't lie. The Mavericks are man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of words I want to say.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of words I want to say, but it's almost like it's kind of like I'm not a huge football person, but it's almost like with the Cowboys. It's like at this point I feel like we did something. You know what I'm saying? Like do we deserve this? Is like this like some karma for something else that happened in Dallas, or like, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to be mad, but also Bron get that 5th championship.
Yeah.
Ain't no more arguments I ever got to hear about no bald head guy from 1990 whatever. I got to hear none of that shit.
I know you stand on the.
You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, brother. I'll get to cooking in here.
Yeah.
I'll get to cooking in here. Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I like them little kids off TikTok. We done with the 90s for sure.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be mad, but it's also Bron.
Yeah.
You know, so I would have rather him go play with LeBron than him go to the Bulls or like, you know, like a team that's not really competitive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just for some good picks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's getting a chance to go show it. Go prove people wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still wanted to say all those words though.
Yeah, I understand, man.
Yeah. For
I
sure.
don't know what's going on with the Mavs organization, man.
Dominoes have fallen since that Luka trade. All the injuries and everything, man. It's tough.
They wouldn't trade it for the fragile person from SpongeBob. Like, I don't even know why you would even consider a trade for Anthony Davis. But I guess because I don't wear a suit, I can't make those type of trades.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you feel about Dwight Powell being the longest Maverick on the squad?
That's really, like, disgusting. Like, it's really disgusting when you think about it. Like, it's like Dwight Powell.
He the OG on the Mavs.
That's your veteran leadership.
Yeah.
That's who the young kids got to say, no, hold up, OG talking.
Yeah.
Dwight Powell.
Yeah.
0 championships.
Bro, how he has not been traded from the Mavericks,
They traded Luka
Before
Dwight Powell.
That's crazy.
Dwight Powell.
Bro, that's what I've been saying.
It's like
Crazy.
I'm not even sure he better than Timothy Mozgov. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Dwight Powell.
Yeah.
He got something on the Mavs or something, bro.
He got audacity. That's what he got to still be playing in a fucking jersey.
That's right.
Been telling Justin his jersey gonna go up in the Raptors is just off the strength of being there the longest.
The Raptors in the garbage can. The garbage section of the arena for sure. Yeah, I ain't never thrown away so many jerseys until Dwight Powell came. We got to hang one of them up. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Man. So, you still a 76ers fan, or were you just
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
How you feel about the Sixers right now?
I don't feel a thing.
Yeah.
I'm numb.
It's a rough season for both of your teams this year.
Man, it's double purgatory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the 76ers. Okay. Imagine Luka was still on the Mavs, right?
Yeah.
So last year y'all went to the finals, right? The year before that, y'all was still good, right? Y'all had Luka, right? Mm-hmm. I was dealing with Tobias Harris on my basketball team.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
And anybody who watched basketball and seen Tobias Harris hoop, for real, know what I was going through.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say bro is trash because he in the NBA.
Yeah.
But bro is trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
So we trade him for playoff P.
You gotta draw a playoff on the P right now, man.
It's just Paul.
Just Paul.
No playoffs for this man. He don't want to shoot no more. He tired of playing defense. I think he's gonna go back to podcasting like full time.
Podcast P.
Yeah.
Podcast P.
Podcast P.
Yeah.
Did you think that the Paul George trade was actually going to do something this season, though?
I thought it would have been good
Yeah.
if Joel was healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because really, how I feel like a lot of 76ers fans are looking at it right now, it's like, process been over, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey looking like golden chicken nuggets right now, bro. We finna stamp the organization on him because you can't play.
Yeah.
Bro dropping 50, 40, 35, averaging good. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, that's how I think a lot of us are looking at it. Is like, yeah, we need to just go ahead and put the ship on Tyrese. And then if Paul George can give us 15 a night, sweet Jesus, I'm probably not trying to ask for too much.
Yes.
Just 15 a night, we'd be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But bro is Tobias Harris Jr.
You know, I was just saying, you know, it's going to be better than Tobias. It got to be. But it didn't turn out that way.
No.
Y'all got McCain, too. He'll be back next year.
Yeah, but he fucked himself off.
Yeah.
It's that health, bro.
Yeah. If he can just be healthy the rest of his career, he'll be all right. But
Yeah, we'd have a crazy-ass backcourt
yeah.
with him and Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah. It's just Embiid, man. He's just super talented, but can't stay healthy.
And you know what's fucked up? It's like, bro, you were so healthy during the Olympics. I don't understand it.
Yeah. I know
Yeah,
issues
it's
in
one
the
game.
Olympics.
You ain't missed one game.
Yeah.
We need to play in the islands, bro. Is that what it is? Like, we need to just move the 76ers to the islands and you can be healthy.
Change the scenery.
Yeah, bro. Like, what's up with you, bro? Like, you know, it's almost like, bro, you don't want to be here? What's up? Like, we'll trade you to Boston.
Yeah.
Because give us Jaylen Brown,
Yeah.
please.
You take that?
Oh, God.
Even his boring personality.
Oh, God. I don't care. Hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Bro
can
is a
hoop.
hooper.
He can hoop.
Bro is a dog. I'll take Jaylen Brown every day.
Yeah.
Shit. Give us what's little bro from the Bulls? Matthias. You seen him hoop?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, it's nice.
Yeah.
Or trade him to Indiana and get Matt Thorne.
Mm.
Matt Thorne's a dog.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, there's plenty of options.
Yeah. Yeah, they might need to start looking into that. Go ahead and.
If I would have pulled the Nico Harrison.
That would have been more explainable than the
Oh,
Luka
for
trade.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And then you're gonna try to come out and act like he's Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fat and he's hurt.
Yeah.
That's why we traded him.
Bro.
Bro, you're a liar.
First game with the Lakers, I'm like 290 or whatever they were saying, bro. It's not 290.
Nah.
If he's 290, then I'm 1 pound.
I'm like, bro, he could be 320 pounds if he's triple doubling almost every game. Who cares?
It's like, imagine if the Lakers had traded Shaq and they were just like, yeah, too fat. Doesn't want to run up and down the court.
They dealt with that. They
Does
were like,
not matter. Pass him the ball, he's dunking it every time.
and you're a big Bron fan, huh? I'm assuming.
Yeah. Allen Iverson's my favorite player ever. Bron's a very close second.
Yeah.
Like, those two. Pound for pound, I think Allen Iverson's the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Pound for pound. You put everybody at the same height, same weight. I think Allen Iverson dogging everybody out.
Yeah.
LeBron, on the other hand, not everybody's the same weight and the same height. So
Yeah.
that's the greatest player I've ever seen,
Yeah.
personally.
I agree with that. Kobe's my GOAT, but I know LeBron's like the best.
Yeah.
It's his personal preference. You know, I grew up loving Kobe.
Yeah.
But
It's cool to love Kobe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't grew up saying LeBron. We grew up saying Kobe.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a natural thing.
But LeBron's the most talented player I've ever seen. So,
Yeah.
That man 40, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's 40.
And he playing like he's a lot younger.
And we still talking about him.
Yeah, we've been talking about him our whole life.
Since I was in 8th grade, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Longer than that, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's,
And he's still in a prime. So,
bro.
you know, nothing you can really say about that.
I saw a tweet that was like, my aunt just got out of a 13-year coma, and someone said, tell him LeBron's still hooping.
No, God. So LeBron, he's still at it. He's still at it.
Brown might win 5.
Yeah, oh God. He gonna play till he's 45.
Yeah.
You don't need a little 5 or 6, bro.
Yeah.
I just want him to win 1 or 2 with Luka. I feel like that would just wrap up his career so nicely.
Yeah.
Like just going from being like a dominant force as the one, and then going to like being the second person.
Yeah.
And winning 1.
Yeah.
Finally being the second option at 40.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's disgusting. I really do not see how anybody's going to beat them in the playoffs. Because Luka's, he's going to score 30 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The game is slow. He don't got to run like that. He got to play defense. They're going to put him in the corner.
Yeah.
He going to drop 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you telling me all LeBron got to do is drop 22?
Yeah.
27? He don't got to drop 40 to win no more?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's going to be nice. Man.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate Nico.
Me too. Bro, I remember when that happened, somebody brought a casket to the AAC. I'm like, bro, where'd you get a casket from?
They should have did more.
Oh, they should have done way
They
more.
should have done way
They really got out a little easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, how Rob Pelinka talked Nico Harrison into a bag of chips is crazy.
Remember, I said, you want to trade who? I'll think about it. Stuffed it in his jacket. He stole it, bro.
Yeah. I will say Max Christie is looking nice.
Max Christie's nice.
Max Christie is nice.
Yeah.
Not for Luka.
Not for
No, yeah, no, of course not.
Not for Luka. I feel like I feel like both of their careers are really going to be like stained by that trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because let's keep it a bean. Anthony Davis wasn't going to the championship by himself.
Yeah.
He won that chip because of LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Good player, not one of my favorite players, too injury prone, whatever, right? But it's also like Kyrie, great player, greatest handle of all time, one of the greatest shot makers, the greatest under the rim player we've probably ever seen, right? Wasn't going to the championship by himself. He went with LeBron. So it's two people that only went to the championship with this other guy, and you're putting them on the same team and expecting them to do better than the guy that just took y'all to the championship
Yeah.
that you just traded away.
Literally.
It makes zero sense.
That don't make no sense, man.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
So hopefully in a couple of years they can trade Anthony Davis for somebody.
Yeah.
Hopefully Giannis.
That'd be nice.
I don't know if they'll be able to pull it off, but
Giannis
they
is
could.
gone.
Yeah,
I
Giannis.
see it.
Giannis is, bro.
He gone. I see it. Damian Lillard got the blood clots.
Yeah.
He like, man, it's
He got
cold.
Doc Rivers coaching him.
Man,
Bruh.
that's how you know your shit over. Doc Rivers start coming. Man, bro, it's time to get up on out of
Bad
here.
owner, man.
Man,
Crazy, man.
You watch any other sports? I know you say you don't really watch football.
baseball.
Baseball.
Okay.
I watch baseball when it's on. It's more like a tradition thing. I used to do it with my grandma a lot.
Okay.
She was a huge Rangers fan.
Okay.
Yeah. So I watched the Rangers. I watched the Dodgers to talk shit with my homie from LA because fuck the Dodgers.
Ooh, they looking nice though.
They are.
It's
I hate it
ridiculous.
so much, bro. I hate it so much. Yeah, other than that, I catch a soccer game here and there, but regular sports fan.
Yeah.
I watch football in the playoffs, or if I'm betting on it,
There you go.
for sure.
Yeah. Well, back to music.
For sure.
Do you feel competitive when it comes to making music?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel more competitive against yourself? Like you're always trying to compete with what you maybe have done before? Always trying to be better?
Yeah. I think I do that a lot, and then it rubs off as like I'm better than you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm holding myself to a standard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm holding myself to a certain goal and a certain thing that I want to do, and I'm very competitive about that. So, in our sport, in music, it's very collaborative. You know what I'm saying? So, like to take it back to basketball, right? Like I'm very competitive about my assists. Very competitive about my rebounds and how I score, where I get the ball at, if it's on the elbow or the paint, or if it's an ISO. I want my plays. You know, it's different when you have the ability to be a star in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And some days you don't need to be a star. Like Bron, 13-13 last night. They almost won and buzzer beater. Sometimes you just need the buzzer beater.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just Robert Ory. You can hit the game-winning shot and you chilling. You know what I'm saying? You're still a champion. You know, but to be competitive every day, to be Robert Ory, you have to shoot shots every single day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to be competitive about how you make your shots, how you're shooting your shots, when you're getting the ball, when you don't get the ball and you knew you could have made the shot. Still the same thing. You know, so I feel like that's kind of how my competitiveness is. It's like I want to be the best. And I think I work hard enough to be the best. So let me be the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
You gotta have that mentality. I think that's what makes the best product.
For sure. I won't work with nobody that doesn't think they're the best.
Yeah.
I want you to think you better than me. That's what's gonna make this better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's like just me producing or helping, or, you know, like there's certain times when we were doing the Devi project where I make a bass line or something, or I do some 808s on something. Jayla's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool.
Yeah.
Because do something better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can, then
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, but the competition comes from, let me do this bass line. You know what I'm saying? That's where it comes from.
Right.
So I believe that's what makes the best records is the competition.
Yeah. That's the thing too. As long as you can acknowledge it, like, okay, that bass line's a little better. She got me there.
Not for sure.
And you're not just like, nah, mine's better.
Nah. It's like I said earlier. It's all about best product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think growing up watching the Waynes and the Quincy's and stuff that you talked about earlier, it's like it was always best product. Yeah. You know, no matter who did what or who mama was in need, nigga, it's always best product. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm doing something and somebody else has a better idea, please.
Yeah.
Please do the better idea.
Yeah, I think competition, especially in music, is so important. It's like with Kendrick when he dropped Control, and he basically just told everybody to step your game up. I think that really brings out the best in the art, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I think we saw that, a little glimpse of that when they started doing all them diss records out here.
Yeah,
you know, it was a fun time.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with competitiveness.
Yeah.
Especially competitiveness for the fun of competitiveness, and nobody's getting in trouble. Nobody's, you know what I'm saying, going to blows or nothing. They just want to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I have something that's itching on the side of competitiveness coming.
Yeah.
So I love it. It's all amazing.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, if you could only listen to 3 albums for the rest of your life, any album, what would it be?
3 or 1?
3. Sorry.
3 albums.
Yeah. Your top 3 albums, I guess.
Well, the first one is easy. It's "Love Is Stronger Than Pride" by Sade.
Okay.
That's like damn near my favorite album ever. Fuck. Jesus.
Making you think this time.
Yeah. Man. "Love Is Stronger Than Pride" by Sade. "What's Going On" by Marvin Gaye. And probably either Volume 2 by Jay-Z or "To Pimp a Butterfly" by Kendrick. Those would probably be. I'd probably have to pick one, but
Right.
I'd probably try to sneak one of those.
Yeah. Just go back and forth between those.
Yeah, for sure. Make it a mixtape. Just put them all on one.
That's a good collection of albums right there.
Yeah.
What's one thing you've learned about yourself, like through making music, that you didn't expect?
Sometimes we're not as honest with ourselves as we could be, and I think music, the type of music that I want to leave in the world, is all about honesty and vulnerability. And I think when you're doing music in a certain way, a lot of the times you have to look yourself in the mirror and understand on a deeper level what you're writing and what you're bringing to the table or bringing to somebody. You know, I know we live in an era of like words not really meaning a lot in music, but I think the artists that are leaving like meaningful impacts on everything that they touch are taking that time to understand what each word means when they're delivering it to us. So I think, yeah, just being more honest with myself about myself and what's going on, you know. And that doesn't have to be a sad thing, you know. It's also sometimes I don't congratulate myself enough or understand what I've done, or, you know, it takes a website to show me my accomplishments instead of me just acknowledging the fact that I've done quite a bit, you know.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Well, you got this new album coming out. You're working on other stuff. What's next for you? What else is next?
Produced a Breon album. That'll be coming out. Executive produced a Brandon Ford album. That'll be coming out. It's amazing. Breon's album is amazing as well. Writing, producing. There's gonna be a mixtape that comes out this year. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be different from any other mixtape that I've done. It'll be yeah, we'll save that for another time. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then you know, just living life, finding joys in the little things.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me?
No, I thought you were. What were you thinking, man?
You got any shows? Are you planning to perform? Anything like? Are you going to try to perform? I guess I could say, put yourself out there.
Yeah, I plan on throwing something special soon.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if it'll be during the summer. I'm more of a cold weather type of guy. As you can see, I'm the only person wearing a jacket.
I got mine. Just it's hot in here. So.
Oh yeah, see, I'm cold blooded.
Stay with a jacket on.
Yeah, hoodie guy.
Okay.
I love hoodies and jackets. I'll wear a hoodie to hell. But yeah, it's I'm gonna try it for sure. I wanna start bringing more of like my visions into physical things that people can hold and be at and do stuff. So we're gonna be trying to be throwing some events and stuff like that soon. Yeah. And some will be me focused, some won't. So but I think the things we have lined up will suffice from performing.
Yeah.
There'll be more things that people can experience.
Right.
So
We're looking forward to it, man.
Yeah,
Just let
absolutely.
us know when we're gonna pop out.
Oh,
sure.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
for sure. I know y'all always welcome. For sure.
Appreciate
Anytime.
that, man.
Well, man, go ahead and we'll tell the people again what you got dropping this week.
Man, Happy Faces is out March 28th. Tomorrow, Friday. If you're hearing this at a different date, it's March 28th, which means it's already out. So go get it. It's Happy Faces. I hope you know how to spell happy and faces. Otherwise, it's a different song we need to be listening to. But Happy Faces, featuring Donny Domino by Lucky 7, out everywhere, on every platform. Yes, even YouTube. So please go download it and go buy it and go stream it and send it to your sister and your brother and your cousin and your auntie and everybody in the world. Cause we're trying to make a difference out here, man. We're trying to bring we're trying to bring a different sound to the world, man. Yeah. And I need people to stream it in order to bring the sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, go stream that. Happy Faces everywhere March 28th.
Yeah,
Lucky 7 featuring Donny Domino.
Yeah. Go ahead and run that up everywhere you can stream, man.
For sure. Yeah. And it's just the beginning.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got way more. I think I sent you, 3?
You sent me
including
3.
Happy Faces?
Yeah.
And I have 7.
I need the other 2 again. But yeah.
Yeah. And I have 7 in total.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Just the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, it's about to get real hectic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, go stream it.
Yeah, for sure. Where can the people find you, man?
And you can find me everywhere at The Lucky 7, TheLuckyVii, everywhere. It's all the same thing, you know. Instagram, Twitter, Threads, everything. It's all the Lucky 7.
Well, awesome, man. We appreciate you sitting down with us, man.
I appreciate being asked to come, man. It's been a long time coming.
Absolutely.
Definitely been a long time coming, man. But definitely worth the wait, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Same here. Y'all are amazing at this.
Thank you.
Feels professional as hell.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. I've been trying not to cuss so much.
Oh, that's good, man. We like people to be themselves on here, man.
You can let them fly, man. If you want to go on your Nico rant, you can't right that.
Man, fuck that.
But yeah, man, we appreciate it, and until next time.
Yeah, for sure.